Peter is at the mall, again, sees a sign that says, "Free donuts and seminar, learn how to be a hero." Cut to Peter eating donuts at a folding table while tuning out a serious-looking FBI agent giving a recruitment talk. Peter signs a form thinking it's a raffle for free ammo for life. Instead, it's an FBI application. Smash cut, Peter in Quantico training camp, in oversized sunglasses and a Hawaiian shirt, holding a Nerf gun. Peter, this is like the time I accidentally joined the Blue Man Group. Cut to Peter on stage, covered in paint, yelling, "I thought this was Avatar cosplay." Thanks to pure dumb luck, poor background checks, and Stewie hacking the system as a prank, Peter graduates FBI training. Brian, you realize that's a federal agency, right? Peter, I'm just like Mulder, except I believe everything. Peter is stationed in Quahog to observe potential foreign threats. He overhears Quagmire talking about his European-style bidet, and jumps to the conclusion, Quagmire's a Russian spy. Hides in Quagmire's bushes with binoculars. Installs a camera in Quagmire's fridge. Starts using FBI equipment irresponsibly, like drone strikes, to kill bees. Peter interrogating his microwave, "You knew all along, didn't you?" It dings. Peter screams. Lois finds out Peter is getting paid a government salary and has a badge. She warns him to not mess things up. Breaks into Quagmire's house dressed in a trench coat and fedora. Finds the bidet and yells, "It's a portable Russian missile launcher." Cue full FBI raid, led by Peter. He busts into Quagmire's house with smoke grenades and tasers. Quagmire is naked and brushing his teeth. Sets up a basement torture chamber. Waterboards a Roomba, thinking it's a spy drone. Peter, talk, you round bastard. What do you know about Crimea? Brian walks in horrified. FBI shows up, agents finally realize their mistake. Peter is immediately fired. His clearance is revoked. He tries to keep the badge, but swallows it by accident. Peter returns to the drunken clam. Quagmire is still mad, but agrees not to press charges if Peter never enters his bathroom again. ACT 1, The Spaghetti Incident, Spaghetti Mobile Phone. Scene 1, the fall. Lois is recording a wholesome family moment. Peter, proud of his homemade spaghetti with syrup, walks down the stairs and trips. Slow motion, spaghetti flying, Peter yelling, plate spinning, Brian casually watching. Scene 2, viral hit. Lois uploads it with the caption, "Spaghetti Daddy down." The video goes viral overnight. Comments, "Bro, got Parmesan skull, man really said feta follow." Peter walks in wearing sunglasses, sipping from a juice box. Peter, I'm trending. Lois, I'm what the kids call a meme king. ACT 2, enter at Big Daddy Griffin movie camera. Scene 3, TikTok takeover. Peter creates his account at Big Daddy Griffin. First video, him trying to do the Riz walk and twisting his ankle. Still gets 2M views. Comments, this man dances like a broken printer. Scene 4, the Griffin fam as content pranks Stewie. Peter swaps his milk with glue. Paints his diaper gold and says he's Lil Baby Flex. Stewie retaliates with a prank involving live bees. Cooking show, cereal and waffle maker. Microwaving bacon for 40 minutes for extra crisp. Tutorial on how to toast Pop-Tarts using a car's exhaust pipe. Lois starts charging people to not enter the kitchen. ACT 3, fame hits hard. Smiling face with sunglasses mobile phone. Scene 5, big time creator life. Peter gets sponsorships, glow-in-the-dark dentures, beef-scented cologne. He starts calling Chris his editor/hype man. Scene 6, influencer ego. Peter wears LED shades indoors, talks only in slang, no cap. Lois, I'm bussin' FR. Lois, what language even is that? Starts drama with other creators, including Mayor West's ghost, who runs a conspiracy TikTok. Quagmire, who goes viral with thirst traps for older women. ACT4, the phone that broke the app. No mobile phones. Scene 7, the final live stream. Peter announces, "Today, I'll eat the thing that made me famous, my phone." Everyone in the house tries to stop him, but it's too late. Live comments explode. Is he chewing the SIM card? Bro, ate the algorithm. Stream cuts out as he swallows it. Scene 8, banned for life. TikTok bans him for extreme content violation. Peter is devastated. Peter, I gave them spaghetti, they gave me a ban. Brian, you also gave them trauma, Peter. ACT5, TikTok's not real life. Scene 9, back to reality. Peter reflects on life offline, has a heartfelt moment with Lois. Stewie forgives him, but films it for his own TikTok, #drama redemption. Peter says, maybe I don't need followers, maybe I just need my family. Scene 10, twist ending. Cut to, Meg goes viral for her silent staring videos. Peter, jealous, tries to photobomb her and falls off the porch. New viral video, Dad falls again. Fade out with Peter yelling, I was the original. Rolling credits, bonus TikToks by Griffin family. Brian gives sarcastic advice, how to emotionally distance yourself from everyone in 5 steps. Stewie, ASMR, but in Latin. Peter does the Macarena, but with regret. Title, Peter the Substitute Teacher. Act 1, minutes 0 to 15. Welcome to the School of Hard Nonsense. Cold open, a 0 to 3 minutes. Chris comes home from school upset, his teacher had a breakdown during class. Peter, pfft. How hard can teaching be? You just yell facts and throw erasers. Lois offhandedly says, well, why don't you try it? Smash cut, Peter wearing a tweed jacket and sunglasses, walking into Chris's school like it's a WWE entrance. Inciting incident, 4 to 10 minutes. Peter fills in as a last-minute sub at James Woods High. He ignores the lesson plans and teaches pederology, a bizarre mashup of history of beer, famous burps in politics, life skills like how to pretend you read the book, and blaming your problems on the moon. The students love it. Chris is horrified but gaining popularity by association. Rising action, 11 to 15 minutes. Peter starts treating the school like a frat house. He runs fake gym class dodgeball tournaments with actual dodgeballs. He replaces the school anthem with the Budweiser Frogs. Principal Shepard is out sick, so no one's stopping him, yet. Act 2, minutes 16 to 40. Peter Mania and the consequences. Peter the school star, 16 to 25 minutes. Peter becomes a legend. TikTok kids start a trend called #PeterClass, where they fake British accents and say, life is just a class you skip. He gives out honorary diplomas for fart jokes and paper airplane accuracy. Teachers are frustrated. One shouts, he turned the teacher's lounge into a sports bar. The school board steps in, 26 to 30 minutes. The superintendent visits. Peter mistakes her for a lunch lady. She demands he take a standardized teacher competency test or be banned from all school property for life. Peter panics, I haven't taken a test since I thought SAT stood for sausage and toast. Subplot, Stewie and the heist, 31 to 35 minutes. Peter begs Stewie for help. Stewie's bored and intrigued. He plans to infiltrate the test site and feed Peter answers via hidden earpiece. Brian tags along reluctantly as the tech support. The test day disaster, 36 to 40 minutes. Stewie sets up Mission Impossible style gadgets. Peter fumbles with the earpiece and blurts out things like Archduke of Mustacheland and 2 + Tuesday = 5. The proctor gets suspicious. Stewie has to sneak into the vents to adjust the signal. Chaos ensues when Stewie falls into the room. Peter screams, it's the test ghost. Act 3, minutes 41 to 60. The fallout and the fix. Test results and truth bombs, 41 to 45 minutes. Peter fails miserably. The school board bans him. Chris is actually sad. Despite the insanity, Peter made school fun. Stewie is angry at Peter for wasting his tech on this backwater carnival. Peter's redemption attempt, 46 to 50 minutes. Peter sneaks into school one last time, disguised as Professor Peterson. He gives the students an honest lecture. I'm not smart. I didn't go to real college. But you don't need to know everything, just how to ask questions, dodge blame, and maybe Google fast. Surprisingly, it inspires the kids. Resolution, 51 to 58 minutes. The school board begrudgingly lets Peter leave with dignity, on the condition he never returns. Lois makes him promise never to enter any profession that involves children or clipboards. Chris gives Peter a fake, world's coolest teacher, mug. Meg is mad no one noticed she was also a sub that week, in an actual class. Final gag, 59 to 60 minutes. Peter sets up a fake, online university, in the basement, Quahog Tech. He gives Stewie a diploma for rocket science and sandwich engineering. Cut to Peter getting sued by a student who used the degree to apply to NASA. Cue credits with School Bell remix of the Family Guy theme. Peter's scrolling on his phone during breakfast. He sees an ad, exotic animal blowout, buy one, get 10 free. Lois, Peter, no. Peter, Lois, the animals need me. Like Noah, but cooler and with more Mountain Dew. Peter as Steve Irwin, holding a can of beer, slurring, crikey. This croc is coming right for, he's punched out by a kangaroo wearing boxing gloves. Peter, mumbling on the ground, still more fun than SeaWorld. Peter makes the purchase anyway. A shady truck arrives that night. The Griffins wake up to a backyard full of exotic animals, lions, kangaroos, penguins, a sloth, a suspiciously buff lemur, and one raccoon in a Hawaiian shirt. No one knows how it got in. Brian, you've opened a biohazard petting zoo. Peter, no, I opened my dream, Griffin's Wild Animal Kingdom Adventureland, now with churros. Peter charges admission to the neighbors. Chris is in a gorilla suit giving out cotton candy. Meg is forced to clean up animal droppings while dressed like a meerkat. Joe's in charge of a safari security and patrols in his wheelchair with a tranquilizer gun. Stewie turns a capuchin monkey into a high-functioning butler. Peter dresses up like a ringmaster but forgets pants. A penguin steals Bonnie's purse. A zebra starts vaping. The tiger mauls a bouncy castle. ACT1, unqualified and unapologetic. Peter receives a mysterious letter declaring him a temporary substitute teacher for a week at James Woods High. Despite Lois's skepticism over its authenticity, Peter sees it as a recognition of his hidden talents. With naivete and a makeshift educator's outfit, Peter arrives at the school. Principal Shepard, frazzled from teacher shortages, turns a blind eye to Peter's apparent lack of pants. Cutaway gag, Peter conducts an unorthodox class, attempting to explain algebra to a classroom of anthropomorphic dolphins with pizza slices. Frustration ensues. ACT2, Mr. Griffin's Wild Classroom. Peter's unorthodox teaching methods emerge. History comes to life through intense blockbuster scenes, science through microwave demonstrations of Hot Pockets. His flippancy endears him to students. Chris, embarrassed yet intrigued by having his father at school, feels the sting of humiliation as Peter labels him with the teacher's favorite mistake, a badge. ACT3, chaos escalates. Peter's teaching rampage knows no bounds. He substitutes for gym, French, and health in one eclectic mesh of confusion. During health, he mystifies students with tales of Amazon packages storking babies. The school talent show morphs under Peter's reign into a UFC-like spectacle, culminating in Meg's cello performance facing boos from Peter's hawkish, drama enhancer. ACT4, fired and unfazed. Lois uncovers the mayhem, arriving at the school in time to witness the AV Club pitted in mortal combat against Falcons and Chaos. Principal Shepard promptly fires Peter. With resignedly poetic justice, the Hunger Games school version ends. Peter returns to the drunken clam, unfazed, humorously recounting his week's heroic scholastic endeavors to Quagmire, laced with Chris's reluctant nostalgia for his father's colorful chaos. Post-credits scene, a dolphin from the algebra class is now successfully teaching math online using Peter's pizza slice analogy, leading to a heartfelt yet comedic full circle.